Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Moose Mike.
So welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. It is so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, give us a thumbie. They are free. Thank you so much. So what do we do here on a Friday? Well, we do a regular segment called Crochet Catch Up, where we catch you up on all the crochet we have been up to in the past week. Now, I don't know whether to let you go first because you have one, or me go first and save you till last. What would you like to do?
I actually have two, thank you very much.
How?
Well, I did some of the project that's in that bag since the last time we showed it.
I didn't think you did because I've had the book all week. Anyway, I'll get cracking, shall I? Because there's always a little bit more from Manfa now that the commission is out of the way. That was given to my boss today. She will be paying for it on the weekend, and I will get to see the birthday girl receive it because it's her birthday on Saturday. And even though I am not in work, my boss has asked me to pop in on their break so I can have tea and cake. So, you know, I don't mind going to work for tea and cake.
Well,
you know, I'll do that. I don't actually have to do the scrubbing. That's fine. Okay, so I have managed to get myself caught up on the crochet alongs that I am a part of, because last week I didn't, because I concentrated solely on the commission. Now, this crochet along is being hosted by the beautiful and wonderful Litza over at Coco's Crochet. If you are not familiar, please do go and check them out. I will leave their link down in the description box. It is not too late to join in. We have done up until July. Because we are doing 2 months colours in every month. So when it's actually July, we will have actually completed the project. And I got the project, but I didn't get the prompt, so bear with. Litza is using this calendar here, which is Spectacular Sydney. Now, Litza sent this to me in Happy Mail because she is based in Sydney, guys. And I had to join in, seeing as I had a physical copy of the calendar, right? Okay, so this month, which is July, we are at Crown Sydney's Barangaroo Casino at the entrance to Darling Harbour. So that is the inspiration photo that Litza got her colours. And if you are not familiar with Litza's crochet along, she looks at the picture, writes down little post-its of all the colours she can see. She puts them in a box and then blindly picks. She picks 3 and then she chucks in a wildcard colour because why not? So you put your 3 rows or your 3 colours in and the wildcard colour. She is doing a stitch sampler throw, which I am joining in along with her. She has compiled the stitches and the order in which they go, as well as picks the colours for us. This is intended as a scrappy project to use up any scraps that you may have, and Litza is ideally asking us to do it for ourselves because you know us fibre artists always make for others and never make for ourselves. I think I have decided that either this blanket or the luck of the draw that I am doing will be my doggie's new blanket, because he is getting older and we have noticed that he gets colder more often, and he is on medication which doesn't help regulate his temperature very well. So I might donate it to my little doggy Rolo. So that is probably the end goal. Now, the stitches for both June and July were the double crochet and the puff. And Litza did it like that, so that there was a strengthening row of double crochet and then your puff stitch, which is a little bit more of a gappier lacy stitch. And then this Saturday coming, Litza will pick August colours and new stitches for August. Now, not everyone is doing the stitch sampler throw. Some others are doing their own projects. There are things from C to C's to other blanket patterns. And Litza very often shares what other people are making on her channel, on her podcasts. I will link Litza's playlist for the cal down in my description box as well, so you can see all the colours, all the stitches, and if you want to jump on, you can. Now I'm going to show it to you folded up because it is a little bit tricky. So July's colours are blue, green, red and yellow. and there is a row of puff followed by a row of double and then back again. That is how I've chosen to do mine. So I do 8 rows each month, and I loved this month because it is all the primary colours and 1 secondary, and they are just very bright, very cheerful, very lovely. But I will give you an overview. So right down the bottom was January, and then all the way through up until July. I am loving this crochet along. It is a nice, simple, mindless project for Manfa. And you never know what colours you're going to get until you watch Litza's next colour reveal. So thank you very much, Litza, for hosting. Like I said, if you don't know, please do go and check her out. She is amazing. She doesn't just do the crochet along, she does lots of other wonderful content. She is a dear friend of mine. And you've got to meet Coco, her little Pomeranian. He is absolutely gorgeous. So if you're a dog lover, go over and check out Coco as well. So that is Litza's crochet along. And next is Luck of the Draw. If you don't know what Luck of the Draw is, it is the brainchild of Nancy, who is also known as Nan. Her crochet channel is Nan's Next Knots. I will link that down in the description box as well. And basically you pick one main colour, you put your main colour in, and then you've picked 8 other colours. You label those 8 colours with a number. You watch Nan's video every Thursday where she randomly picks a colour, and whatever yarn you have put to that number is what you put into your project next. She has her own blanket pattern that you can do for this, which Mike and I did last time. But you can do this with any project you like. There has been things from amigurumi snakes to curtains to bags, ruanas, wraps, you name it. Whatever project you want to do, if you cannot decide what order to put your colours in, just pick your palette, Nan will do the rest. It is absolutely wonderful. Now for mine this time, I have gone a little bit off on my own tangent. I picked this mushroom colour as my base colour, so it'll be base, number picked, etc. I have called this my ugly experiment because I haven't picked solid colours, guys. I have picked variegated colours, and because I didn't do this last week, I have 2 colours to show you to be caught up to the 10-week mark. Now you are seeing this Friday, so Nan would have picked the 11th colour yesterday. So if you need to know the number, go out and check out her video, which I will be doing at some point this weekend to put my 11th week in. It runs for 20 weeks. So although it's quite a long running project, it is literally just a few rows every week, and you get a lovely project at the end of it without it being so labour intensive, because it's once a week that you pick it up, put your colour in, put it down, and you have to wait for the following Thursday. So it's a really cool concept that Mike and I enjoyed last time. Mike didn't have time this time round to do it because he is concentrating on hugs. His mission this year is hugs, and he also got bit by the amigurumi bug. So Mike is doing his own thing. Now the stitch pattern I am using for my blanket is a row of half double, a row of half double in the 3rd loop, back to a row of half double, and then a 4th row, which would be half double in the 3rd loop. So each section of mine is 4 rows long or wide. So week 9 was this variegated here. I then put my main colour in again, and then week 10's was this colour here. Now this colour here is white, yellows and greens, but of course because it is variegated, not every piece of the blanket is going to be the same colour the whole way across. And week 9's has very pale creams and blues and yellows and tans, and it is absolutely gorgeous. There might even be a little bit of mauvey pink in there as well. So week 9 and week 10. So I am all caught up. Well, I was until Nan picked the next number yesterday. So next week I'll be showing you colour number 11, and I will never tell you the order of the numbers on this channel, because if you want to know, you got to go visit Nan. So click that link. And again, jump on board. There is still time. Like I said, like a blanket like this that's only 3 or 4 rows of each colour, you could easily catch up on 10, 11 weeks and get a beautiful project at the end of it. So if you're between projects, you've got itchy hooks and you don't know what to do, consider this one because it is a lot of fun. And again, Nan takes the colour order out of your hands. She does it all for you. You just have to watch her video and put that colour in. So that's my crochet alongs all caught up. They are absolutely fabulous and I am enjoying doing them. Like I said, it is just a little smidgen of crochet time every week where I can just go, and you don't have to be so focused in getting your stuff done. Now, a few weeks back, you might remember that I had started an amigurumi flamingo. I didn't get it done in time for hashtag Amigurumi Wars 2023 in March. However, because the commission is gone and I've done the cows, I managed to finish my flamingo. Would you like to see? And where I got the pattern from is this wonderful book that I cannot recommend highly enough. Even Mike is loving this book. It is Amigurumi Made Easy. You cannot get the physical copy of the book until May. The reason why I've got a physical copy is because I did a pre-launch purchase, and it's by Mariska Voss-Bowman, who is also known as DIY Fluffies, and all of these cuties on the front are the patterns you contain within. I have already done Susan the Snail and Brown the Bee. Mike will talk about his in a minute, and you can just see him peeking there. That's the flamingo, and you all thought as soon as I got this book that the flamingo would be the first thing that I made, but it wasn't. But I have made him now. Now he is called Victor the Flamingo. There he is. That's what he looks like in the book. So super adorable. And guys, if you have never made amigurumi and you want to try your hand, this is a very beginner friendly amigurumi book. You will not be steered wrong. If you know your basic stitches, basically a single crochet, and you can work in the round, you will be able to make these adorable amigurumi creatures without a problem, because they are so simple but yet so adorable. I don't know how she does it. She is fast becoming one of my favourite amigurumi designers. Absolutely fantastic. Cannot recommend it highly enough. I am so excited, and I made a decision with myself last night when I finished the flamingo that throughout the course of this year I will have made one of every creature in this book, because I just love it that much. There are 16 of them and I have now made 3. So I've got a really good head start to get that done by the end of the year. Anywho, let's meet Victor. Now I didn't do the bow tie because I didn't want mine to be a boy flamingo. Nothing against boys. Nothing against boys. But I didn't want the bow tie. So apart from that, look at him. I'm still saying him. It's because he's called Victor. But look, he's even got legs and feet and all of it. And I just absolutely... Look at these. I just think that is just such a cute little touch. And yeah, there's his little face, a little bit of a side view, got wings, got a tail, and his little legs and his feetsies, but no bow tie. Now what yarn did I use? I will tell you. I was gifted this yarn by a wonderful friend of mine, and she'll know who she is when she watches. And it is Loops and Threads Kai, which I believe is now discontinued. So don't rush off looking for it because you'll be hard pressed to find it. But it is a lightweight 3. It's in the colour Happy, and there was 308 yards. Now, I've got this left, which isn't a lot. So this will go in our scrap bin. This may reappear as a tile of the week or something. You never know. But you're probably looking at this thinking, well, that's It's not an awful lot of 308 yards, and surely he didn't take all of that yarn. No, because I've got a little surprise because I made twins. So I got two of them. Yes, I do. So just a couple of things to point out. The wings on this one, I realised that I had sewn them on wrong. However, I quite like how they're just like little puffy bloops on the side. This one, I sewed the wings on correctly and I still like them too. And I like that they're slightly different. They are not identical because the yarn didn't, what am I trying to work out? The colour play of the yarn wasn't identical in them both, but you can tell that they are made from the same skein of yarn. And the little leggies, I just used a piece of, or a little scrap ball of Stylecraft Special DK in the colour Citron, I believe, but I don't have a yarn band, so that might be a guess. So yes, I have two flamingos. Now, what am I going to do with two flamingos? Well, one of them's going to live forever with me, but another one is a surprise Christmas present for somebody, and I'm not telling anybody who's getting it for Christmas. So I've also got a head start on Christmas, guys. When I get off of here, I will be taking a picture of my Mingo twins and sending them to the lovely and Alaskan crafter Jan. I'll put her link down in the description box. She is my YouTube mummy. She is one of our most fabulous friends here on YouTube, and she is the host of this month's #Amigurumi Wars 2023. So these were both a paid for pattern because they were from a book, so they are worth 2 points each. So my twins have given me 4 points for my running total. I am absolutely made up. I am loving them. They are going to live with me for a little while, and then one's going to stay and one's going to fly the nest. But don't you just love them? So that's me all caught up, guys. So over to you, Mike.
Over to me. So last week, if you were familiar with what obviously I've been using this book as well, which I'll show you in a minute. Let me just get the rest of it out. So I, in this book from DIY Fluffies, have been making Hootie the Owl.
I haven't made him yet.
But I have chosen different colours.
Yes.
So if you were here last week, you would know that. But if you weren't, I'm about to show you.
Yeah.
So I started off the way the book tells me to start off, to be fair, and I did his eyes in the grey and the white. The grey is a
4-weight.
A 4-weight, and I believe it is just yarn.
Just yarn worsted.
Just yarn worsted.
I think. Yes. What a guess.
In the colour light grey. And the white is just Stylecraft Special DK. In white, 100% acrylic, but it is DK weight. I will go through the specs in a minute. Right.
Look, I got a flamingo bag full of flamingos. Isn't it cute?
Now last week I showed you the eyes and where I finished, which was around about here on the body, but I have grown the body. This is the top and it will grow down, and it's slowly getting wider and wider. Obviously it's not filled yet, so it's not puffed out like the book states, but it will be, and it will all come together when I'm done. The reason I haven't got as far as I would have liked is because I let Manfa finish her Mingos. So yeah, that was mine, and on the worsted they are 100% acrylic. There's only 109 yards in this ball. It is a medium 4, 5.5 recommended hook and a 5 recommended needle, 1.76 ounces. Made in Turkey, machine wash, on a warm tumble dry or normal heat.
Machine wash, warm, tumble dry, normal.
Yeah. So that's that one. I can't remember what this one's called.
Sandstone.
Sandstone, that's it. Which is a special DK.
Which is the same as the white.
Same as the white. So, 100% acrylic. Premium acrylic, to be fair. Approximately 295 meters or 322 yards. Machine washable up to 30 degrees. Cool, tumble dry. Cool iron, maybe dry cleaned. Recommends a 4mm hook and a 4mm needle. Also made in Turkey. Just white is the colour. 100 grams.
But the owl's made in sandstone.
And the owl is made in sandstone.
Yep.
That's it. That's as far as I got with that one. I just did a little bit more of the body and then gave the book to Manfa so she could finish her.
He can have the book back now.
I have the book back now and I will continue on my amigurumi.
And another reason why he can have the book back is because if you had watched Wednesday's video here on Manfa's Makes, I am making my next amigurumi from a different book, but I have asked you guys to vote between which animal to make. So if you haven't cast your vote, please go over and check out Wednesday's video and put your vote in the comments. And I can tell you that the kitten is winning at the moment, not the bird. So if you want to change that, go watch, go vote. Thank you.
Now, my next project is a pattern done by a lovely YouTuber, I can't speak, Obsessive Crochet Lady Amanda. It is a beautiful pattern and very beginner friendly, and I recommend you buy it.
$4.50.
$4.50. We will link the email or type the email in the description box for you to get this pattern.
You literally email her, ask her, she'll tell you where to pay it. When you've paid it, she'll send you the PDF.
Yeah, I recommend it. I highly recommend it.
I will also link her YouTube channel as well. And side note, that car yarn, it was Amanda that gave me that too. She's awesome.
There you go. So, would you like to see it?
Well, yeah. Of course they want to see it. It's crochet.
And it's got a lot bigger than the last time I showed it.
And he's not showing you upside down. Yay!
And look how that has gone into the blue now. It's
so
massive.
you can see that it's starting to get its shape.
It is leaving the camera. It's going into the blue. It's getting its shape.
Go closer for the sparkle.
Very sparkly.
Can you see, guys?
It goes from a lavender down to the blue.
They can see.
It's amazing. And I love this pattern.
The beauty of Amanda's pattern, if you don't like shawls that go really long past your bum, this one won't, because it goes wider and it's shorter width. So you can wrap, still have warmth, but not have it dragging below your bum.
And if you weren't here last week and you didn't get the specs, I'll do that again on the yarn that I'm using. So, we'll go from this angle so you can see. So there's no lavender in there anymore. Because I'm getting
a hole.
I am getting into the blue, but look how sparkly that is. Ooh. Yeah. Anyway,
I really wish they would give them colour names on the ball band, not numbers.
It is Cotton Kings Sultan Deluxe Shine. It is approximately 250 grams, which is 1,000 meters, or 1,093 yards. It is 96% cotton and 4% polyester, which is the sparkle. It recommends a 3.5 to 4mm hook because it is a 2-weight fine. Now the bit I like about it is it's just one strand.
Yeah, it's not the 4 separate threads like some of the other Hobie cakes.
It is beautiful yarn to work with.
He's loving it.
I am loving it. There is a little issue with this particular cake, not necessarily the yarn. It has a lot of barf and a lot of tanglement in each colour.
Yeah.
So I just think that's this cake. But it can be washed up to 30 degrees C. It cannot be bleached, without a doubt. Cannot be tumble dried, cannot be ironed, but it can be dry cleaned. It is made in Turkey. It recommends a 2.5 to a 3.5 mil hook needle. Already said the hook, but it is colour 27.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
And that is my next hug.
It will be, and we're not telling you who it's for, so... No. Show them what bag it's living in, Mike.
So the cake itself is living in this bag, which is Manfa's bag.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Hufflepuff Harry Potter cake bag.
Yep.
Made by...
Put your cake in and show them.
Queen's
Crafts by Bridget.
By Bridget.
So, if you like what you see, hook up with Bridget.
And
she
the cake
can get
fits
you
in there nicely.
bags.
It's got 3 buttons, so you can keep your cake nice.
Poppers,
Poppers,
not buttons.
So you can keep your cake nice and safe.
Fur-free, dust-free, food and drink-free, you name it.
And because it's really thin, I can keep that shut and just pull.
Yep.
I don't have to ever have it open.
It's like a self-feeding,
yeah.
You know. So yes, Christina gave me this, but it is a Bridget bag.
It is a Bridget bag.
Seeing as we've mentioned Bridget, she is amazing, she's awesome. I will link her channel down below. To get hold of Bridget for bags, on most of her video descriptions, and I believe it might be in her about page, but I'm not entirely sure, she lists what bags that she makes and the costs of them, I believe. So if you have a bag need, please do get in touch with Bridget, because she also made that one as well.
Made this one, which is what it all sits in when I'm done. And you can see her signature label.
Yeah, so that's a Japanese knot style.
Yes.
This is a cake cozy style. So if you have a bag need and you want a Bridget bag, because as Mama G Gear says, only the cool kids who have Bridget bags can sit at the same lunch table. Seeing as we've done a little shout out for Bridget bags, I want to give a shout out for Rita bags. Lena's Designs. Woo, my flamingo nearly flew. Lena's Designs Rita. This is just one of her lovely bags. I have several others. This is just a little tiny carry along. You could put a hat, amigurumi, socks, just smaller projects. And as you can see, my little flamingo babies fit in there quite nicely. Just, you know, peeking out the top. Look at that. How cute. So that's Lena's Designs Rita. Again, email her for bag requests and she will do her best to meet your need and get you exactly what you want. And I've got to show this one. This is a gift from my Lala. But it is a Billy bag. Billy the Crafty Floridian made this one. That was a gift from Lala with Mingos all over and nice bright lime green on the inside. That's what Litz's cowl is living in at the moment. So Billy the Crafty Floridian, I will link her down below. And if you want a Billy bag, go and check out Billy. So they are 3 YouTube content creators who also make beautiful bags. So please, 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 if you have a bag need, check out those 3 wonderful ladies.
And also, don't forget, check out that pattern. It is amazing.
Yes. Anybody we've talked about, anybody who's got something going for them, which is all of you, but, you know, the things that we've mentioned tonight.
Go check them out.
Go check them out. Go show them some love. And even if you don't need bags, if you're not familiar with the ladies I've said, just click on their link, show them some yarny love, chuck some yarn in their window, which means subscribe. Give them a thumbs up and watch one of their videos. It would mean the world to them. It would help them grow their channel. And you never know when you're in the need for beautiful project bags. Just saying. You can never have too many of them, guys.
No.
So those are 3 options available to you that we have showcased tonight. But they don't have to be the fabrics that we have shown. They can get their hands on some of the most beautiful fabrics your heart desires. So the world is your oyster, or the world is your project bag.
Oh, yes.
Just saying. So that is all of our crochet shenanigans. Obviously, Mike and I did tile of the week, but you would have seen that yesterday. So what you saw tonight plus the tile is everything we have accomplished this week in our crochet life.
And 3 projects at a time is my limit.
We've only got 2 at the moment.
With the tile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not really a project. It's an ongoing
But some of them
saga.
take a couple of days.
It's just an ongoing saga. It's a commitment that we're like... Anyway, so tomorrow will be Saturday. We will be going live, hopefully. So please do come in and chat and join in on all the fun. We love Saturdays. It's our favourite time of the week because we get to chat to you in real time. It is amazing. And there's always a bit of a giggle on our lives. So if you need cheering up, if you just want to be with friends, or if you just want to crochet and lurk, come on by, you're all welcome. And then there will be content every single day here at Manfa Smigs, as there always is, but I'm not running through it all because for the most of next week I have no idea what I'm putting up for you anyway. So
and I need to go and check tea.
Just head over and check us out. We would really, really appreciate it. There is always content for your enjoyment. Anyway, like Mike says, here in the UK we call our evening meal tea. What he actually means for you guys is dinner, our evening meal to eat. So before that burns, we better get out of here. So until we see you tomorrow at the live,
stay safe,
be kind,
look after one another,
get some good quality time in with your loved ones,
get some good quality crafting time in.
We will see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube streets.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Love you loads.